Probably about 2 years back, the organization, some of us, has started discussing how do we actually make the organization more inclusive for all the new folks that's joining us, specifically the talent pool around students coming through the pipeline from the universities and the breadth of experiences and backgrounds and preaching disciplines that they bring to the organization. And we decided maybe to change the name, and we put it in vote to the organization to change it from For Plant Breeders to For Plant Breeding.
We wanted to broaden our scope. We wanted to improve our field as a whole. So it became necessary to be inclusive, to be able to have a reach and an impact. We are a set of so many disciplines that contributes to plant breeding today. So we felt like changing our name would be a much more inclusive, enriching, and multidisciplinary atmosphere that would just make us stronger as a group.
Yeah, so it better reflect what the association does by broadening the scope of who should be members, and that brings together a more diverse discipline to support the plant breeding space as an association. The skills over the last few years, the technologies that our association represent to deliver products to growers through plant breeding has shifted and changed quite a bit.
It aligns with our mission, right? Our entire goal is how do we contribute to the betterment of our field in its entirety. So given that we are working on so many disciplines today, it impacts us in different ways of how we want to direct our workforce in the future. What should they be looking out for? What's the latest? What's the greatest? How many disciplines are coming together? So we're in this constant evolution, really.
The name is going to be much more inclusive of the plant breeding space by inviting folks that might sit on the fringes and not be traditional plant breeders into the association and broaden that perspective and the way we're actually trying to influence collaborations and partnerships across disciplines to deliver plant breeding.
The perception of NAPB will be broader. Our scope gets more global. We will have a lot more information handy in the overall goal of plant improvement. We will be able to reach multiple audiences, develop multiple audiences and talent across fields. We'll be able to combine, software engineers, machine learning, multiple disciplines that contribute towards conventional breeding, genetics, genomics, things like that.
It's not going to influence the future directions, but it's already something that we started building for a strategic plan for the next 5 years as an association. And this just makes it more inclusive to bring the right folks into the association to help us on that 5-year journey.
Our future initiatives, I want to stress specifically on workforce development. All of these, in the end, I want to say, hopefully, we are making a big contribution to our generations that come, graduate students, early career. It helps them direct what their new talent, incoming talent, future talent should be shaped like. So the goal there is specifically, from my perspective, enriching our workforce and developing that in the correct direction.
Great question. First of all, this is something that's part of the journey that the NAPB has been on, is to really think about the next 5 years and strategically what we want to deliver. And by changing the name, which is something we reflected on quite a bit, it really opens up to bring more diverse backgrounds and science into the space to better deliver on that strategic plan for specifically the plant breeding space.